these boys. Look at this. Thing one and thing two, okay? And then who's this, the accountant? I don't know. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. So Diddy is on the run. Diddy is on the run, you see. He's done ran, okay? He got on a black plane in a black outfit and he ran. He ran away. Now what I want to know is, Diddy, if you knew, which clearly you did because you ran, okay? If you knew that they was coming for your stuff, why? Now, fine, you didn't take your boys with you. Fine. Makes sense. But why would you have them at the house? How easy would it have been to say, hey, maybe y'all need to leave the house. Just go to the mall aside, okay? Just go to the mall aside, okay? Why would you allow them to be in the house when you know they're gonna get raided? Why would you want to have your sons be in handcuffs? Why would you allow such things? Why for these things that I'm asking, okay? This is insane. Like, look at these boys. Look at this. Thing one and thing two, okay? And then who's this, the accountant? I don't know who this guy is. But, you know, why would you have your boys out here like this in these here streets? Like, up in this house, just chilling, knowing that the police, the popos, the feds, Homeland Security of all things, is gonna come and cuff your babies. Your boys. That one on the left look just like you. It's like you're in cuffs because he damn sure looks just like you. Okay? They all just, you know, sitting around, you know, chopping it up. I don't know who this guy right here is and why he ain't sitting out in the sun and why he ain't got handcuffs on. He's sitting on the ground, so clearly this ain't his job. You know, this guy is not one of the kids, so why he in handcuffs, but these two ain't. I don't get it. Why for these things that I have said? Why are the other people not in handcuffs? I don't get it. I want to know. I don't understand. Me no understandy. So Diddy got on his black plane and he just took off. He was like, you know what? I ain't sticking around for this. Now, from what I've heard, they took his phones at the airport. So they must have let him fly off, because how would they confiscate his phones at the airport and then still let him leave? Because he damn sure left. Okay. Oh, you know what? I answered my own question. So they said they caught him at the airport, confiscated their phones. So I guess that's why they couldn't call his sons. He couldn't call his sons because they took his phone. Couldn't he have borrowed somebody's? I'm just saying. Okay, I'm not shocked by any of this, but I mean, they shouldn't have been nowhere near his house. He knew this was coming. He knew it was coming. No way he didn't know it was coming. He had to have known it was coming. He got people everywhere. I'm sure he knew it was coming. He had an idea at the very least. And he just let it happen. And now there are his boys just chilling in handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what they're thinking about. Like, is daddy in handcuffs right now? Like, why? If they were going to come to the house and arrest everybody in it and put everybody in handcuffs, why they didn't handcuff Diddy at the airport? I'm just saying, if it's handcuffy time, then it seems like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, this just seems like a lot. I mean, you know, they want to be like daddy, and now they know what it looked like to be like daddy. Maybe this is for the best. Maybe they'll grow up and be like, you know what? We don't need people doing what daddy doing, because we're going to be living with these here Diddy issues. I will say this about Diddy. Diddy has been like just kind of, he definitely has a bully spirit. Okay, he got the spirit of a bully for sure. Absolutely. And I think that's why people aren't that sad that this is happening to them. Like, the most support that he gets is from basically mostly like black folks who are like, why it's always the black dude who's doing the same thing everybody else is doing that gets arrested. But that's just knowing the rules. It's like being a black person in a scary movie. You know you're gonna die first. Don't question that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna die first. Cause the rules. That's why, cause the rules. These are the rules, people. Okay? You can't fly that close to the sun with that much melanin. I think that's what the rule is. Diddy, correct me if I'm wrong. That's a lot of melanin you toting. Maybe you got too close to the sun. Let's explain the red jacket as well. But me personally, I'm not a big Diddy fan. He gives off bully energy. He just does. He's very much so wielding his money and his wealth as a weapon. You know, we saw that in Making of the Band. You know, it's like he knows he's unattractive and he's angry. And so he's like, well, now I know you only like me because I got money, because look at me, you know. And so that's why he's an asshole. Correct me if I'm wrong, Diddy. I don't think that I am, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. Just telling you the truth here. This is just what it looks like. This is just what it's always looked like. I'm 45 years old. I witnessed all of your shenanigans, okay? I've lived through all of it. I remember when you was a youngin', you know, stealing music. We'll say stealing because it's funny when you say stealing. I know you were buying up rights and stuff to songs and using the, you know, because you don't got a creative bone in your body apparently. You know what I'm saying? So you would just use other people's beats that already were successful in other people's songs. So you would just take that, put some, you know, whack lyrics on top of it and call it a hit, you know, because it already was a hit. It was a hit when it first went out before you decided to sample the shit out of it, okay? But back to the point at hand. Diddy got his sons in handcuffs. How you feel about this? You got your sons in handcuffs, Diddy. Diddy, calm down from where you at right there with your microphone. Stop grinning. Don't nobody want to see that, okay? Take them sunglasses off and show us them close-set fucking eyes that you're hiding, okay? Come and get your kids. Your kids are sitting over here in handcuffs. It's not good. It's not cute, okay? And where are your daughters at? Where are your girls? Like, I mean, I'm glad they're not there. Jesus. Hopefully the Kimora done hit them from you. I hope. You know, the rumor is that Kimora's been keeping them. Okay. There's some people who say, no, Kimora ain't got him because Diddy hates Kimora and Kimora hates Diddy. But I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Okay. So I think that's where they are. I think that's where they've been. They've been with Kimora. This is just what I heard. It actually makes sense to me. Sounds about right. But luckily, no matter where they are, they were not with him. They were not in that house. They did not have to be handcuffed. Imagine that. Imagine his girls were there. How traumatized would they be, okay, when this happened? And had to be brought out in freaking handcuffs. They just tore up the whole house. The closets look like crazy. TMZ posted it. The inside of the actual house where they rampaged through, which, I mean, the way that they threw everything around, it don't even look like they thoroughly looked through everything. It looks like they were just tossing shit. Like, because the way everything was tossed, it could have still been stuff underneath of the things. Like, it just didn't look thoroughly looked through. It just looked tossed, which was just really giving you doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Y'all came in there for the computers. Just get the fucking computers and go. You know what I'm saying? Check the safes if you will. And just get on about your business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that the girls weren't there. I say that's the only upside to this. Okay, and then Diddy gets to get on a plane. They let him get on a plane and go out of the country. Like, they let him go to some island somewhere. That's what they let him do. But they took his phones before he got on the plane. Like, how much fun is he going to have if he don't have his phone? He can't coordinate anything. He's just got to hope it all works out. Hopefully he keeps his ID on him. You know what I'm saying? They could always pretend to not know him. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they'd be pretending. That face is one that sure everybody recognizes. If they didn't know it before, they damn sure know it since Cassie hit and knocked everything over off the table. But I'm going to tell you, this is what I'm talking about, revenge. Every time he wielded power over her head, I feel like she must have been collecting. She had to have been collecting. She had to have been collecting, because what has come from her making that decision set all of this in motion. She set all of this in motion. When I tell you, set it off. If Set It Off was a person, it'd be cute as shit, because it looked like Cassie, okay? That's it. I ain't gonna ramble on. I just wanted to speak on it since I seen them boys in handcuffs. Diddy, you is wrong for that. You better get back over there and handle your business. Got them boys in handcuffs. This is just wrong, okay? Y'all behave, okay? Because I'm not gonna do it. Absolutely not. I just can't. I don't know how, and I don't want to learn, so don't try to teach me. But mama love you, though. Yes, you do. Peace.